Religious duties. What do you do?
We run a book club from MSA, and that's online. And what they do is we study a book, an Islamic book, and talk about the hadith and how it impacts our lives today. So we learn a lot from that. Also, the sister circles online that I do. This year we went to Hajj, mashallah. So yeah, it's always about learning on that journey.
You mentioned somewhere that at the beginning you faced a challenge of connecting with the mosque. Can you explain why it was difficult and how you managed to overcome it?
Yeah, I think mosque is always seen as a man's place of worship, but the women are not accepted in those spaces. And what I wanted to do...
But that is not what is meant to be, though.
No, exactly.
That is not what is meant to be.
So I wanted to bring sports to the mosque so that women come to the mosque more, and remove that barrier of what the mosque is. But some of the brothers didn't understand what I was trying to do. So, for example, we did karate at one of the mosques, and every time...
Karate?
Yeah. Every time the hall was filthy. Like, they had wedding day before, they didn't clean it up for us, they gave us no respect. Even though we said this is a women's only space, we took our hijabs off, they would come in. And if the brothers are doing that, we can't expect the non-Muslims to respect us. So that really was challenging, to educate them about what we were trying to do.
But are you now finding better?
Yeah, we've got a really good space at Al Ansar Mosque where we do our karate every week as well.
Is it a full-time job for you?
No, I work in the bank. So this is voluntary.
So how many hours do you spend?
Quite a few hours, probably 3 or 4 hours each evening.
Every evening?
Yeah, most evenings with meetings and admin work, and yeah, it's quite a lot.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he can testify to that.
So on your conversation, you said Sasa used to help the Bengali community who used to come from Bangladesh and giving an outlook. Can you remember any stories that you remember? Some guy came in and said, "Amar thakar jaga nai, ami gumaitam param na, khaitam param na."
There was a family in Portsmouth. They came new, and they came to live with us for quite a few months actually. So we had to give up our private space. But that family thrived, and they never forgot my mum and dad. They always used to phone them and speak to them and thank them for everything that we did for them. And they had 3 daughters, I think it was, when they first came. So it was quite challenging.
Do you know where they are?
They're still in Portsmouth. They're still in Portsmouth, yeah. So we don't go back regularly now that my mum and dad's not alive. But yeah, my mum and dad's always, even just with the family as well, we would come from Scotland, we would go to Manchester.
So where is Sasa from Bangladesh? Where did he came from?
Nobiganj.
Nobiganj.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of Nobiganjis in England, though.
There is now.
Is it?
Yeah,
is
yeah,
it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite a lot.
So tell me what Sasa done in Bangladesh. Did you witness any? Did you see any in Bangladesh?
Yeah. You would know more.
Bangladeshও তো দাদা করছে
Yeah, my dada was.
দাদা very renowned আসলা তান ঘোড়া চালাইতে এবং হবিগঞ্জ থেকে নবীগঞ্জ যাইতে তাই যে সময় ঘোড়াতে যাইতে মানুষে তানরে রাস্তা দিত কইতো যে না তালুকদার সবাই শুন রাস্তা দিয়ে দাও
চ্যারিটি খাম করছেন নি খাম করতেন
জি এলাকার মধ্যে
তো আপনারা এখন কোনো খাম করেননি দেশে বিদেশে
আমরা করতেছি আমরা এটা তো আমি বলতেছি তান দাদা আমার ভাই একজন ডাক্তার তাই নলে ইস্পাহানি আই হসপিটালের স্পেশালিস্ট
জি
তো আমরা করতেছি আমরা এলাকার মধ্যে করতেছি তারাও
We did an eye clinic in Nobiganj for all the poor people that couldn't afford it. So we did all the operation and things like that. So we do help.
You've been coming to Channel S and helping our RFC and a lot of other charity activities. How did you get involved in this? Your sports, we're not very good in sports in Channel S. So how did you get involved in this? You tell me.
So I came on a couple of programs, the sports program with Awazbai and Imwalbai.
Okay.
And it helped raise my profile for the MSA in the Bengali community. And one year they asked if I would help out at the charity dinner, give a speech and raise money as well. And that's how I first got involved. And I got involved, I suppose, because it helped many charities, not just one.
26 of them.
Yeah. So it was unique in that sense, that we were helping so many charities, and it gave the sports organisation an opportunity to not just do sports, but also focus on something else as well, especially during Ramadan.
So how do you raise money for charity? Do you go to MSA or do you go?
Yeah.
How do you raise money?
We raise it through the sisters at MSA. So the charity page, they share the page with their families. They get their families to donate as well, and that's how we reach our targets.
Have you got any big plan coming forward that you want to help? Because
Again, I will help in the RFC next Ramadan, so that's
No,
coming up really quickly.
It was not RFC.
Oh.
In UK, we have a lot of problem within our Muslim sisters, and I think the charity, we need to start working in UK now as well as
Yeah.
other places,
Yeah.
because domestic violence is the biggest things in our community.
Yeah.
MSA has any other plans to grow and help the women's in need?
I think there are other charities that support this kind of thing. So the other day I was invited to a roundtable with Lord Wajid from sort of the House of Lords, and we talked about the challenges Muslim women face. So there was domestic violence, there was Islamophobia, there was getting visibility within sports and the support that we needed. So that was a really good conversation, and we'll follow up with that to see what they're going to do to help the Muslim women here.
What's your plan next 5 years? What do you want to do?
I want to see more visibility of Muslim women in sports, especially at the elite level. So the young girls coming through into football, we're working with the FA to try and get more opportunities and access for Muslim girls, but also South Asian footballers as well, the boys. So the FA have written up an Asian inclusion plan, which talks about the South Asian community and how they can get access into sports, but also help them on that journey to elite sport. So I'm working in several different positions at the moment.
Channel S has, we have got a lot of charity work. This is a community channel. We have built over 150 mosques in the UK. We've done over £100 million worth of charitable work throughout the whole world. Even if we build Canada, we build mosque in Australia, Bangladesh. But I now think that we need a lot of time and money to be spent in the UK because of the Islamophobia gone 300% up in last few months, last year. How do you face this Islamophobia now? How do you face this? How do you tackle this?
We always have Islamophobia, anything that we've put out in the media, we'll get comments that, we should go back to our own countries, but this is our country. A lot of us were born and brought up here. So it's about education. There's a lot of naive people. The media they promote the narrative that Muslim women are weak, we're vulnerable, we're oppressed, and we need to change that, and that's through role models. If the more that we can show that, your next guest, how brilliant she is. There's so many brilliant sisters I worked with on the RFC charity, that we don't know. I never knew them before that RFC work. So there's so many brilliant sisters out there that we need to put on a pedestal and shout about them and show them visibly that they are there, because people don't know what we do.
Would you say Harun Bhai was supportive towards you? Was it?
Yeah, always, yeah. Yeah,
সাপোর্ট করা লাগছে আমার, সাপোর্ট করা লাগছে বিকজ সাপোর্ট না করলে তো আর কেউ নাই সাপোর্ট করার। কমিউনিটির মধ্যে বড় করে আমরা যে বাঙালি কমিউনিটি সাপোর্ট যারা
কোন সাপোর্ট করলা বউ হিসাবে তো আপনি করতে হইবে, আল্লাহ তো কইয়া দিয়েছেন আপনি সপ্তাহের দায়িত্ব আপনার।
ঠিক আছে,
আপনি এমন কোন সাপোর্ট করছেন খোকাছেন দেখি আমরা একটু লিস্ট বানাই।
সাপোর্ট যে জিনিসটা সাপোর্ট হইলো, এটা হইলো সবচেয়ে বড় যে জিনিসটা হইলো মানসিক সাপোর্ট। মানসিক সাপোর্ট হইলো যেমন আপনি কোয়েশ্চন করছেন, এর লেগে এটা আনসার দিলাম।
জি খোকা।
যখন 2008-এ যখন বেচারি একলা আপনার বাস্কেটবলে যাইতো, তো কোচ আছিল, বেচারি আছিল 8 মাস, তারা দুইজন আর একজন দুইজন তারা আইতো। ইভেন আমিও কইছি যে এটা ওয়ার্ক করতো না, লিভ ইট। এরপরে 8 মাস পরে একজন আপনার মসজিদের একজনে একটা কমেন্ট ছাড়ছেন, কমেন্ট ছাড়ার পরে দেখা গেছে একজন দুইজন কইরা তারা আইছেন। এরপরে আস্তে আস্তে গিয়া দেখা গেছে হাউসফুল হয়ে গেছে গিয়া। তখন তো
আপনি তো সাপোর্ট করতে, এটা তো আপনার দায়িত্ব, আল্লাহ দিয়া দিয়েছেন।
জি জি।
বাট may Allah accept you as well, because usually আমরা বয়ন্তরে সাপোর্ট কম করি, because we don't give that freedom to go and do this. But she's slightly different now, because then ব্যাংকও কাম করেন 3 ঘন্টা, বাচ্চা এখন বড় হয়ে গেছে, so she's done her part.
জি জি।
আপনি কোনো চ্যারিটি করেননি, কারণ তাই তো RFC সাহায্য করেন, আপনি কি তা করেন?
আচ্ছা, আমি চ্যারিটি যেটা করি, আপনি তো জানেন আমরা কিছুদিন আগেও আমরা ওই যে সোনারুঘাটে মসজিদ একটা আমরা করছি, প্লাস আমরা এখানেও 2টা অর্গানাইজেশন আছে, 2টার মধ্যে আমি জড়িত আছি, প্লাস এমনি বিভিন্ন সামাজিক কর্মকাণ্ড যেগুলো সামনে আসে এগুলো করি। আর মেইনলি তারারে আমার সাপোর্ট দেওয়া লাগে, বিকজ বেচারি যেগুলো করতেছে এগুলো করতে গেলে পিছনে আপনার লেগ ওয়ার্ক যেগুলো, এগুলো আমার করা লাগে।
থ্যাংক ইউ। রাইট। we are about to go, so let's find out. Apne RFC help koren. How many projects do you know RFC has done over the years?
You did. I can't name that. Let me get my mobile out because I know.
Don't worry, just tell me.
I know about the little boy with the dates. So I
Okay.
met
Date
him.
kid.
Yeah, date kid. I know about the Sasa that walks
David
around.
Sasa.
David Sasa. The NHS work that you did.
Yeah.
These are all really prime examples of what RFC can achieve and how they help in the UK as well. So there's lots of different charities. The 5 burial funds as well that you do. You know, these are all UK based.
We are now doing a village in Bangladesh. I don't know if you know. So
Yeah.
a village with over 500 children are disabled. This has been last 2 years. I think we've got to do it for many months to come. But we have created a big impact. Now we have reduced. The deliveries are not as many as disabled before, because that's like 19th centuries. There is no medications, nothing. So time of delivering a child, they used to make them disabled. So that's RFC's. It's one of the one that we are saving lives now, and we're giving a better educations and everything else. Can you remember anything else that your dad done or you done, and you feel so good and light that doing a charity?
It's hard to explain the impact of MSA, the transformation that we make on women's lives. We give the sisters identity back, because otherwise they're someone's wife, someone's sister, someone's daughter. They're not individual. But when they come to the sports, they become that individual, and it impacts their home life, their work life. They get leadership skills, they get team building skills. The skills you get from sports, I can't emphasize enough, is so important for everyday life. And that's what we've given the sisters, and that's what keeps me going, because I see the change that happens from when they start MSA to how they are now. And we have so many stories to share like that.
What would you like to say to our viewers to become involved with Muslimah Sports Association? What would you like to say?
We deliver 15 different sports a week. So if they go on our website, they can see all the different activities. Get involved, find a sport that you love, and then join us as a volunteer as well. So many of our participants have become volunteers. They go on to become leaders in other consultation programs in sports and the community. So it's a gateway to becoming much more than you thought you would achieve.
Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
coming to the studio. Bye. আপনার অশেষ ধন্যবাদ আপনি আমার লাগি।
থ্যাংক ইউ আমার
ভিউয়ার্স, আবারও আপনার লাগি অন্য কোনো অনুষ্ঠানে দেখা হইব। আপনারা সব ভালো থাকুকা। থ্যাংক ইউ।